All right.
It works somehow with it, but it looks weird.
All right, chat. We're doing this.
Oh, are we tier listing it?
We're doing this. Box art. That's a lot of box art.
Box art.
Is there a way to?
That's a lot of
Is
box
there a way
art.
to see a picture? Fuck. All right, off the top of your head, give me an S, just quick.
Give you an S?
An S rank, yeah. Cause I have obviously let's go. I'm gonna do mine. Zelda 3DS
Okay.
box art. S for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Your turn.
Let's
Let's do that. 1-1.
down.
Let's do that. 1-1, and I can't dispute your choice.
Okay.
If you
I think
if you want me to look up, here, let me see if there's a Zelda box art. See if there's a page that has all of them. Yep, there's a gallery. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you
Let me see. I'll pull up the same thing here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want me to send it to you? Or you got it?
I got it.
Okay. So yeah, I take a turn, then you take a turn.
All right. Let me go through this here.
So mine, obviously. Let me show it off to the stream. Majora's Mask 3D box art. S, legitimately S. Look at how fucking amazing that is. Fantastic. That's me.
Let me see here. Let me go through these.
I'm going through these, yeah. Damn, that looks fucking cool. Damn.
Yeah.
Is the IQ box art the best one for fucking Ocarina of Time? Maybe.
It might be.
Holy shit! I like the Japanese box art though. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking awesome. You know what? No, let's just go top to bottom. Fuck it. I didn't realize you could full screen all these here. Fuck it. Top to bottom. North American box art for Legend of Zelda.
It's like a B.
B?
And that's maybe nostalgia.
I kind of agree. Actually, honestly, I go C.
You go C?
It's kind of boring.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It was an NES box art. They were either amazing or this.
The Japanese Famicom one.
No, that's good. That's good.
What do you think? Now this is more B.
Yeah, this is more of a B. It's literally just
The Hyrule
a PNG
Fantasy
of Link dropped on top of
the map.
the map.
I don't mind it being B. Where is it? It has to be on
Yeah,
here,
I don't
right?
mind it being B. Is it?
It has
Does
to.
it have to be?
It has to. It's the Japanese box art. How can it not be there? I wonder if you see it. I'll be surprised if it's not there. It is not there. No, it's right here. It is, for some reason, sideways. This is a solid B.
Yeah.
Solid B.
Yeah, that's a solid B.
Let's see. The rest of these don't matter. That's fine. Game Boy Advance. It's whatever. Oh, that's the one I got. The Game Boy Advance one. Funny.
Yeah. Link 2
Venture
is kind of really boring.
Is it more boring than the other one?
I don't know.
Or is it on par as boring?
I think it's on par as boring.
Okay. So.
I think it's a C also.
Okay. The Japanese one?
All derivatives of it is pretty much the same, it looks like.
This is the Japanese one.
The Japanese one's different.
Kind of sucks.
It does. He looks weird.
I don't like it. I don't like how he looks. He's got a dumpy though, but I don't like how he looks.
I was about to say that. I'm like,
he's got a dumpy.
He's standing in the female pro tag.
He is. He has a dumpy, but I don't like it whatsoever. I think that's an F.
Yeah, his face is what to quote one of my favorite YouTube series, "What's wrong with his face?"
I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's an F. That's a
Yeah, it's
bad.
not great.
That's a bad.
That's a bad.
Link to the Past.
It's I'm gonna be honest with you. For some reason, it's no different than the other ones. It's literally just the title with a sword and shield on it, but it just looks nicer.
It's
I think
dynamic.
this one's
It's
I think
dynamic.
this one's like a B or an A, honestly.
This is an A. It's dynamic. The sword going in between the top of the Z, the middle of the Z, and the other
Yeah.
part. That is
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is an A, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be okay with it being a B or an A.
Where is it? I am a little blind, so if I don't see it, that is on me.
I think you hovered over it.
Did I? Is it this one?
Second row,
Yeah,
maybe?
it's this one. Yeah, that's an A. Legitimately an A. That is fantastic. The Japanese box art. There it is.
S-
Ugh. I don't hate it.
No, it's still he's still got a weird face.
I don't hate it. I don't love it.
He's
I
still
love the
got a
background. The background's fucking awesome.
yeah, the background's great.
The render of Link
It's
is okay.
mm,
B? C?
B. I definitely wouldn't put it on par with the other one,
No, no, no.
the North American one, for
Yeah.
some reason.
Okay. Where is it?
Can we also just say real quick when you get back to the list of all the different ones that the North American Player's Choice box art is infinitely worse than just the OG box art?
I'll have to take a look at it. Oh, they don't have it here.
That's weird.
I can't find it. Oh no, there it is. I'm just blind. Oh, that the first one I got it was like a fucking Game Boy edition. I found the regular
Yeah.
one. I found the regular one.
Okay.
There you go. B. B with the other one. So you said player's choice. This one?
The North American's
Oh,
Player's Choice box.
that is worse.
That is so much worse.
It cuts off the of.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's
Uh,
it's an awkward choice.
Link to the Past 4 swords we can ignore.
That was the one I think you accidentally grabbed instead of
I think it was. Yeah, there it is.
the OG.
Link's Awakening. It's the same
Or no,
logo. It was Link's Awakening.
you grab Link's Awakening. Yeah, it
It's
was Link's Awakening.
it's the same thing though. And because it's the same thing, I might put it at C. Because this is kind of a boring box art.
The Japanese box art's actually pretty good for Link's Awakening.
I remember this one. I remember this art because this art is fucking amazing.
Yeah, this is actually good.
See now that right there, that's an A.
Yeah.
The regular one we got, this is a fucking C. I don't like
Yeah.
it. I don't like it.
Link's Awakening DX is literally the same thing.
Go with the DX at
But
the end of it.
the Japanese box art's different. It's not as good as the OG for
So
some reason.
so because
For being the DX.
because it's different, we have to add it to the list.
Yeah.
The DX that doesn't change, so whatever. This one it's different
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it worse than these? Or is it top of the line C or bottom B?
Bottom B, honestly, I would say.
Okay.
There's still enough going on there that I would say it's more interesting than just the logos, but
Okay, I can see that. I was wondering why my stream looked like shit on my phone. For some reason I can only get 360p.
the next ones are the Link's Awakening remake for Switch. I don't it's boring. And yet again, they did and they did it for everybody. Every release of it's the
It's
same.
the same,
They
yeah.
did the angry American thing. He's mad.
Determined.
frowny face.
I don't like it. You're right. I don't like it.
Yeah. They do that thing where they're like, this is uber hardcore
Top of C?
adventure that we're having about being lost at sea and finding a magic whale. He's got to be mad.
Gotta be mad. Top of C? Or is it worse than a
Probably
C?
probably top of C.
Okay, should we move these boring bitches down to D? If we're gonna be comparing these to these? Because they don't feel
I think honestly
they don't feel on the same level.
Yeah, they probably ought to go down.
Okay. Special editions don't... Wait a minute. What is this?
Hey, Salty.
What is... Hi, Salty. Hi. Enjoy the lurk. Okay. European limited edition?
That's kind of cool.
That's kind of ballin'. Is it here?
That's kind of cool.
It's right there. It is literally right there. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I think
that one...
That's an A.
Just a shot of the island. That's pretty cool.
That's an A.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Is it the best A we have? We can talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, man. Let me just get through these. Let me just put all these up. Alright? So first off, Ocarina of Time US.
It is in par with everything we've gotten for the US so far.
I kind of agree.
Think it actually is.
Despite it being iconic,
it loses points over Link to the Past just because it's just a sword and a shield behind the Z.
Mind you, this is the first time we see the Hylian shield.
It's true.
And the Master Sword. Because this is what the Hylian shield and the Master Sword are going to look like for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
You got to give it credit for that.
Yeah, it's true.
But is it past the D?
If it is, it's still C rank for me.
I'll give it top of D. Because if we compare it to the European version, holy fuck. I like this one a lot more.
I'm torn on this one.
Why is it?
I like the idea that they're going for with it being gold and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But just something about it being on a black void, it doesn't...
You don't like black and gold?
Not in this instance, not really.
Okay, so where do we put it? Is it better than the original?
I don't think so.
Okay, so they're on par. A little bit under, at D.
Yeah.
Better than the rest. Is it better than A Link to the Past?
Yes.
Okay. So, on par, basically?
Yeah, I guess I'd say on par.
Okay. The Japanese version.
The Japanese version...
With the horse and the smoke.
Yeah. This one's interesting. What are your thoughts?
I think it looks really cool. The logo's cool. We agree that the logo is pretty good. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The smoke is a choice.
It is. It's going with the village is burning and there's the hero.
It is. It definitely is. I like the render of him with the horse, with Epona.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Leading to some fake beliefs that you can have some on horseback combat.
Yep.
I
want to say...
I'll go with you on this one.
I want to say bottom C. It's better than just the logo on a background.
Yeah.
It's more entertaining than that.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Bottom of C is what I say.
Now, why is the Chinese IQ?
Why is the fucking IQ out of everything the best fucking art ever? Like, look at this shit. Look at how good that is.
Yep.
You get the awesome logo. You get adult Link, young Link. You have, young Zelda. This is so fucking cool. And you have, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's literally like, hey, it's showing what the game is. You're gonna be young, you're gonna be older. There's a young Zelda, there's an older Zelda, there's a ninja lady for some reason. Ganon's after them. Like
So good.
this is really good, actually.
Chance, I'd say this is an S.
You'd say this is an S?
I'd say this is an S. Would you agree or disagree?
I would agree that it's an S or an high A.
I'm taking off the MM3D one because we'll get to it eventually. So S high
Okay.
A. Right
Yeah.
now, is this our first S or is this our first high A?
The only thing I have with it
Okay.
is that yet again, as a box art, it's just a lot of wasted space around the really good image.
That is
But
true. That is very true.
the render of it could have been a bit bigger.
I
But
agree.
it could be an S. It's good artwork.
Okay, we'll keep it on S for now. If there's other things that might push it down because they're just way too good, it'll get pushed down. Now, North American Master Quest.
Is boring.
It sucks ass.
It sucks.
I hate it. I'm not a big.
It's not.
I'm not a fan of the Master
It's not
Quest
great.
logo.
I mean, yeah, no, it's literally just here's the Ocarina of Time, but it's blue now, and we have the Ocarina of Time by the words Master Quest.
Yeah, let me put some background music.
Devils never cry.
I was listening to Devil May Cry, yeah. Here. Zelda makes chill music. There you go.
Zelda and chill.
Zelda and chill.
So for the foreseeable future here for Ocarina of Time, we're getting into some boring logos.
Why did we get fucking lo-fi? Whatever. So,
Because it's chill.
it's chill. So we said this is a... That bitch isn't even on here.
Is it not?
I don't see it.
What one are you looking for? The
Master Quest? It's not on here.
I guess they said it.
This
I guess
bitch-
they said it was bad enough. It's not on there.
It's not on here. It's not worth it. So let's not talk about Master Quest. I will say
Real
though.
quick, I do want to talk about one thing with Master Quest. The Japanese box art is just the black and white flames, but colorized.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks okay.
Yeah.
It's literally just called Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time GameCube.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Ocarina of Time 3D. There's a couple of these.
There is a couple of them.
North American box art.
The North American box art is boring.
It is very boring because I've seen that. I've seen that art before.
Yeah, it's just the Japanese art, but now it's on a golden background.
It
and for
is.
some reason,
Yep.
they decided to go with ocarinas in both corners, and then Sheik's harp
Yeah.
in both corners.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's about it.
That's about it.
I don't know if you saw where I put it. I placed it at the bottom of D.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Because at this point, we gotta also put into context what we've seen. And it's kind of boring.
It is very boring.
Moving on. European box
box
art. Really good. I like it.
Yeah,
This is a B.
I like it. Yeah, it's a B. I feel that. I did just realize
Yeah, what's up?
looking at it, and this is purely just me being my OCD self,
Yeah.
but the entrance to Romani's Rants is facing the wrong side from where you're seeing
It
Death
is.
Mountain
It
and the
is.
castle.
Yeah, no, definitely. It is definitely. There's not much
but
to be
no,
said.
it's good art.
It's good art. That's it.
Yeah, it's good art. That's it.
Nothing else? Special editions that are... Nope, not
No.
really? Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. North American regular for Majora's Mask.
I will say that for for being North American, this one breaks the mold with not having the sword anywhere on it. It's just got Majora's Mask
Major,
staring at you in the
so
background.
fucking creepy. It's not a gold background.
It's not a gold background. It's it's letting you know that the game is different
And I like it
from
because
what you've seen before.
it's very
I think it's
different.
an A.
I think that's exactly where I thought it'd go.
I think it's an A.
European box art.
Now you are going to. It is. I almost want to say it's on par just because of the artwork that you see in the
I'm
background.
trying to piece it together. I see Link on a horse with the Zora mask, very creepy Zora mask. I see Zora Link. I see, what is that? A little bit of a Goron mask. I see the town in the background. I see the moon, kind of.
There's Aldwalla's like mask floating up there.
Odolwa's remains are up there. I think I see Skull Kid right on top of the middle.
So it's hard to see, but it's Link holding the Zora's mask on top of Epona, like his knees right next to it.
Yeah, I see that.
So this is the beginning of that artwork you like.
It is.
That key art.
It is. But it doesn't look that great.
It does look a little funky.
Like, is it different enough to put it on the list? I'd say so.
It is.
Is it even on here? It is on here. Want to know where I'd put it? Honestly,
Where would you put it?
I'd put it at the bottom of C.
Yeah?
I would put it at the bottom of C. I think it diminishes the other one. It takes away how unique it is with all like the colors and shit it has.
Yeah. The green film is an interesting choice.
Would you agree putting it in C, bottom of C, or would you? Because I think Japanese Ocarina of Time looks a lot better.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'd actually agree with that.
Now, Japanese box art though.
That Japanese box art's really good.
Japanese box art though, because I'm pretty sure that's where the rest of that is.
I like the deeper shadowing and rendering on Majora staring at you.
Yep.
In that,
the key art for Link is awesome.
Oh yeah.
You can see.
Like I said, that's the key art I think of when
when you think of
when I think of Majora's. Yeah.
And that goes right next to it in A.
I think so, yeah.
All right.
And now yet again, here we are, Chinese IQ. And this is the artwork.
Give me a moment. I closed it by accident. I closed the wrong tab. Let me see. Okay. Wait. Are we going to ignore the Japanese bundle game mart?
Is it different enough?
Yeah. Look at it.
Oh, you're right.
This is the one with all the key art. Because you have Sad Deku Link. You have the salesman. You have not
Darunia.
Not Goron Link. Darunia. You have Mikao. Mikao. I think is what he's called.
Yeah, that one's actually really good. You're right.
Mikao.
That one.
You have Odolwa, Goat. You have the fucking Skull Kid pose and Link on a horse.
Yeah, that's actually incredibly good.
This is an S.
Yeah, actually.
This is an S. Is it better than IQ? Definitely. It's better than IQ OOT. This is fantastic. This is an incredible fucking box art. This is so good.
We get into IQ Majora's Mask, which is literally the artwork that's in the background of the Green European.
It is with added on top. They added, unless you couldn't see them before. They added. No, it is. It just is. Yeah, it just is.
This one's also amazing in my book.
Honestly, bias aside, it's another S.
Yeah.
Bias aside, that is another S. Absolutely. This is a shitty render of it. It's like less than 200p, but so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So good. And then, on top of all that, because it's so fucking good, You have the MM3D one, and they just don't change it because this shit is fucking banging. Like,
Yeah.
bro, this shit,
Yeah.
this shit,
that one's also great.
top of S, no bias
I'm gonna charge
whatsoever.
my 3DS and play
You
MM3D
should
again.
not.
Gosh dang it.
You should not. just play the PC port of a fucking MM.
It looks so good though.
It's so good. Now, special editions though. Let me see. Are any of these worth it? What is this North American limited box art? Oh, it's just no. We don't need it. We don't need it. It's just a picture of Skull Kid. Is it on here? It's not even on here. No, it's not even on here. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Alright. Oracle Seasons.
Mm-hmm.
B?
I think they're better. Yes, I think they're better than just the normal logo ones.
They are. They definitely are. I'll say C, honestly. If we're going based off of it's just the logo with the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the evolution to that. I say it's bottom of C.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'd say it for both.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much difference between the both of them.
Right?
It's literally Link holding the titular item, the sage of that game, and then the villain specific to that game.
As the twin games as they are, they stay together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go on North American 2004 box art. Is it different?
Yeah, that's the
Wait,
one I
no,
have.
let me see.
It's literally just a weird filter put over the artwork.
It is. So let's just go 2003 so we can see the art better.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have the gold around it, which doesn't take anything out.
Yeah.
We're back to logo on a background with a picture on it.
Yes. I will say that the logo for this one is way more interesting, kind
I
of
like
like
the logo.
Majora's, where they
I do
didn't
like the
do
logo.
the sword and shield.
Yeah, the logo's good. Where do you think
I
it
had to
should go?
say,
You're the Wind Waker fan. Where do you think it should go?
I am a huge Wind Waker fan, and I think personally that logo is a high C, maybe bottom tier B.
That's what I was thinking. Bottom B.
Bottom B.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The actual logo itself does a lot. The artwork's actually for the whole casing is kind of
Boring.
bland.
Want to know what's not boring? The Japanese one.
Yeah, this one with all the Hylian on it.
So good. The colors on the background mesh with Link being like dotted in.
Yeah.
I think this is an A.
It's very interesting. Yeah, I think it's an A too. It looks well. And I'll tell you how good that artwork is. When Wind Waker HD came out, the North American version decided to take that.
Yeah, exactly. But also it's just that is the pose for Wind Waker. That is Wind Waker right there.
Hey, Squirry.
Hi, Squirry.
We are ranking the box arts for Zelda games randomly.
Yeah, we just went for it. European Limited Edition.
You know, I really haven't seen any of these.
European Limited Edition. Is Link fighting Ganondorf and Zelda about to shoot his ass?
This is pretty good, honestly.
That's fun. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that is a fun one. It's got the logo, and
You're recreating the final fight.
The artwork for Link is a bit wonky with how he's holding the shield.
Yeah, it is. It's a little weird. It's dynamic as fuck, though.
It is. It's interesting also giving away Ganon's in it and he has dual swords.
Yeah. It doesn't capture the mood of Wind Waker.
It doesn't.
No, I agree.
It is way more action than you'll ever see in Wind Waker up until the end.
That's true. I mean, it is just the ending.
Yeah.
So for misrepresentation, top of C, bottom B, is it equal to the original one? Or worse, or better?
Man. So just going off of like it being box art and being interesting to look at,
Box
it's
art.
more interesting than the original North American, in my opinion.
It is. I agree. Is it better than OOT 3D? I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
So just above it?
Just above it, yeah.
Does the original stay at B? Does North
I think
American
so.
original? Yeah? Okay. I like it.
I think so.
Okay.
I think it can exist there.
Alright. Oh, here, let me show you what are... The only important ones so far is... From the bottom, Japanese Adventure Link is an F. Ocarina of Time 3D is in bottom of D. Adventure of Link North America is in D. Zelda 1 is in D. Link to the Past is North America is also in D. European and North American Ocarina of Time box art is on D. Seasons and Ages are at the bottom of C. Zelda Majora's Mask European box is also on C. Japanese OOT for N64 is in C. Link's Awakening Remake is top of C. Wind Waker North American is at the bottom of B. Wind Waker European exclusive on top of it. North American OOT 3D. Japanese Link's Awakening. Japanese Link to the Past. Japanese Legend of Zelda original. And then for A, we have Japanese Wind Waker. What was that one? The Majora's Mask? Japanese expansion pack.
Yeah.
North America Majora's Mask. European box collection for Link's Awakening remake. Japanese Link to the Past, I think. Link to the Past, just regular.
Link's Awakening.
Link's
regular.
Awakening, regular. And in S we have the Chinese IQ box art for Majora's Mask. The Chinese IQ box art for Ocarina of Time, and I'll show you both of those actually, so you can see why they're so high up. They're just crazy. This is the IQ art for Majora's Mask. It's a little fuzzy. And this is the regular one for the IQ Ocarina of Time. Really good. We have Japanese. What is that? For Majora's Mask. It's the Japanese Game Box Bundle, I think? Yeah, Japanese Game Box Bundle. Yeah. Really good. And then at the very tippy top is Majora's Mask 3D. Yeah, these are all great. These are all for sure. So next is Wind Waker HD. And which one do you want to look at? North American? Or do you want color or do you want no color?
Let's go with just the basic, the gold background one, because that is the one most everyone's gonna have.
Okay.
Because that came with the Wii U everyone bought.
Okay.
Specifically for this game, if you.
Yep.
So I like it.
It has the art. It has the Link art with everything included. Obviously, it's a derivative of that one key art that they showed, which is good because it's a good key art.
Yeah.
Definitely A.
Yeah, it's definitely the best of the Wind Waker arts.
Does it go past A?
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Because is it the top of A?
That I could agree with.
Better than Link to the Past?
Ooh. Ooh. My heart says yes.
My heart says yes too.
So I guess that's where we're at.
Okay, this is our tier list. Where it's okay if we're wrong.
Also, I don't feel like we need to rank them because they're just the European limited edition of the OG, but the North American limited edition Ganondorf figure bundles of the game are just that artwork.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. Yeah, no need to rank them. Whoo boy, Chance. Collector's edition.
Yes.
I owe a lot to my Zelda love to this game.
Oh no, I do too.
I owe a lot to
I
this
still
game.
have my GameCube that I got with that came with this game.
Definitely.
I still have my platinum GameCube. That's what I use. That's what I've modded for streams and stuff.
Yep.
So this one holds a special place in my heart.
Same. Now we got to look at it in. It's a logo on a background. The background's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the silver.
Gradient silver.
I like it. Legend of Zelda logo, cool. Collector's edition, cool. The Master Sword through the Z, they learn what works.
Yep. That's just a Link to the Past.
Very
logo,
simple.
basically.
It does what it says. Yeah, and then the Triforce on the back, I don't hate it.
Correct.
It's the best.
What do we feel about promotional discs include 4 classic games plastered on the bottom of it?
That is rough. Yeah, that is rough. It's not on the list, funny enough.
Interesting.
But if it was,
it loses points for the bottom text.
It loses points, puts it at the top of D.
Yeah, honestly.
It goes with the rest. It goes with the rest.
I think it goes from a low B, high C down to the top of D.
It does. It does.
I mean, it was not meant for retail. I get that.
Still. Yeah. Bottom of D. Wow. Funny enough, this is all the same. So let's go based off of the Japanese box art for Four Swords Adventure.
It is very interesting. I like it.
I love it. I love the posing. I love the idea behind it.
The posing, being surrounded. This is one of the more dynamic ones you're going to come across for Zelda.
It is.
My
heart's saying B. Based off of looking at it right now. I like the logo.
Yeah.
The Four Swords logo is really cool.
Yeah.
I like the artwork. I say my heart is saying B. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like.
So a little bit of addendum. It does say it in the back of the box. The back of the box show you what games it has. So box art kind of messes it, but the back of it is really good. So B, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I could see that.
Bottom of B, or right under Ocarina of Time 3D. Because it's the same dynamic pose as the European special one for Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's hitting that Ocarina of Time 3D box art like wall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that fits snugly in there. I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I like it. Cable bundles. That's whatever. There it is. Minish Cap, North America. We're back to logo on a background with a picture.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Yes, chances as big as a Zelda nerd as I am. A little bit less.
I have played a lot of Zelda, and when I say I've played a lot of Zelda, I mean I've played pretty much everything except for Link's Awakening Remake and Skyward Sword.
So kind of same as me.
Um,
Um, I love the logo. The logo is subversion to what it usually is.
yes, the sword on its side going through, and the Minish cap, and Cappy is like on the sea.
Yep. I like the Link art.
Yeah, yeah.
It is neat. Yeah, you're right. What are we thinking for this one?
It is just logo with a picture
It is.
and some background BS that you don't know. It's a brick wall with a medallion on it.
It is. I'm gonna.
Um,
I'm gonna. Here. I'm putting my 2 cents out there.
okay. You tell me.
Putting it out there. Better than Japanese Ocarina of Time for N64. On
The
C.
medallion seems sad.
On C. Is what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
honestly, I was feeling it was either going to be the top of C, or it was going to go at the top of C, or somewhere in between that and the European Majora's Mask.
Yep. Yep. That's where it
That was
belongs.
that's what I was feeling.
All right. Good. We're in agreement. The European
Yeah.
box art. The same thing, different pose.
Yeah. Uh yeah, it is.
And I gotta say, I like it more. I like this pose a lot more.
Yeah, this pose is a bit better.
Which means it puts it
It just goes
a little bit
right
up.
above it.
Yep, right above it. Where is it? Now, the Japanese box art
Is really good, boss.
is really good, boss. It
It's
is
really good.
really good.
I like that a lot.
I like the logo in here a lot better.
Yeah, honestly.
The lazy sword's
No
not
s-
there anymore.
yeah, no sword through it or anything like that.
I like the cap.
Yeah.
This is iconic. This is an iconic box art.
Yeah.
When you think of Minish Cap, you think of this one, and you mentioned it. It's one of the cute ones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the cute ones that they have artwork out for the game.
Um, Tell me if I'm wrong. Right under Wind Waker HD.
Man, my love for Link to the Past is really hurting me in these ones here recently.
Like, do you agree or disagree?
I don't disagree. It is definitely more eye-catching than Link to the Past.
Would you
Link
like?
to the Past is literally up there just due to the fact that
It's the best.
it's the best of the logo on a gold
It
box.
is.
And it was everywhere. So I get the appeal of that one.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right. But ooh,
But it hurts. It's a tough
it
choice to
does.
make, but it's the right one.
It does. It hurts the soul.
It hurts the soul. North American Twilight Princess. It's on par with Link to the Past. That is my
This is a
take.
weird one. This is a weird one for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So exactly what Square
It's
just said. It's
iconic.
iconic.
It's kind of iconic. It's kind of
It's actually
fantastic.
it's actually kind of iconic. Um,
The Twilight
but
Princess
there's
logo
so
is so good.
but there's so much better artwork for this game that's out there,
It is.
and
You'd
we'll
be
see
right.
that here.
Well,
in just a
probably
few.
will. Yeah, it is.
But
That
I think due to the sheer iconic nature of it,
right under Minish Cap Japanese, or is it?
God damn it,
Or is this the top of A? Or is this our first box? Is this our first logo on background S?
hey, I think it is above the Wind Waker.
So this is our first box logo background S rank.
It very well could be.
I
Yeah.
think it is. I think it
I think
really
it has
is.
to
It
be.
has to be.
That artwork was
It's
everywhere when this game
so
came out.
good. It's so good. It's so
This was the
dynamic.
first HD Zelda.
It really is.
Air quotations.
Yeah, it really is. I agree.
Yeah.
Japanese box art.
I think it's kind of booty.
It sucks. I don't like it.
It's just Link.
I like the Link art. That's about it. The logo's good.
Yeah.
It looks out of place. It looks out of place.
It doesn't look right. No.
It's not great.
It's not great. I think it's a weird dichotomy that we have here, that we have our first just box art logo S rank, and then we have from the same game, I would say an F.
Yeah, that does give me the exact same vibe as this one does. Link looks out of place.
It doesn't look right.
It looks better than it, but it just doesn't look like it should.
Yeah, it could be. It's definitely the top of F, but it's still an F in my book.
I don't like it. I just genuinely don't like it.
It does not have balance. Does not spark joy.
Does not spark joy.
And it doesn't relate what it's doing well, because it's him getting the dark digitization thing going on to him.
Yeah.
In the bottom left hand corner, but it looks like it's just Link jumping into like fire or something.
It's not. Yeah, no, it's not well. It's not well.
Yeah, it's
not well.
It doesn't convey the light versus dark world, and yeah, it's just
Twilight Princess North American HD.
I really like this.
This is really good, boss.
I supremely enjoy this box.
I was gonna say S rank.
I think it's S rank too.
I think it's better. I think it's better than the original GameCube box art.
I think it's better than the original box art also, but it's not nearly as iconic. So
it's not as iconic. So it's just an S rank. It's the bottom of our S rank. Is what I say.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a good call.
Because none of the TP artwork is gonna go past Majora's Mask IQ. Really, it doesn't.
No.
And then, like, in order, MM3D is the best. Majora's Mask Japanese, the expansion box. IQ Ocarina of Time. IQ Majora's Mask, and then GameCube North American Twilight Princess.
Yeah, that's not bad. Lifts would be different, not an S. That's fair.
And now we have this.
So here's the thing. When I said earlier I hadn't played Link's Awakening remake and I hadn't played Skyward Sword. I may have also completely forgotten, due to my blinding rage of these games, that the DS games existed.
We'll get there. They should be on here. We'll get there. European Twilight Princess HD.
Wow, that's the best of both worlds, isn't it?
A little bit. Is this S rank? Is this the best S rank?
Knock the other one. I think that might knock the other one out of S rank, honestly.
So,
like,
I'm gonna fuck with this ranking real quick, because we have this incredible piece of art.
Oh no,
sorry, I did the wrong one.
Yeah, I was saying that the HD version, yeah.
That HD cover looks like some key art thrown together. Whoa. I think it enhances it. I think it really enhances it. Because it flows naturally from Link's cap to Midna's face.
The previous one, not this one.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
I think this one does a really good job also of the light versus dark world.
It does. It really does. It's really good.
Yeah, that definitely changes my opinion on the North American.
Not bad though, the other one, but
not bad. but yeah,
Fuck.
I like that one much better, honestly.
I thought I left something else that I needed to pay attention to. Let me see. No, I guess not. Nope. Alright. On to the next one. And we have Phantom Hourglass.
Ugh, ugh. I'm gonna try and not let my personal opinions of these games bleed in.
The art of Link and Linebeck, pretty cool. I like the ship in the background. I like the way the background of this is not boring.
No, it's
not boring.
not bad.
The Phantom Hourglass logo could use some work. It's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
I'd say this is. Let me look at our list. Bottom of C is what I'd say. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I don't think I'd put it over the Oracle games.
I wouldn't either. Where are you, Phantom Hourglass?
The European, Korean, and Japanese box art for this game, it's more dynamic, but
I like this art of them more.
yeah.
I really do. I like that Link is happy. He doesn't look bored like in the other one. Linebeck is being Linebeck, a son of a bitch.
Oh, I have strong opinions about Spirit Tracks coming up here.
Oh, we'll get there. I say this is
and
better than the North American, not better than Oracle.
yeah, that's fair.
Gonna move on. North American Spirit Tracks. This is the box art. This is the box art I had. Whew.
This is the box art I had. I don't know. I like the logo.
Logo's awesome.
Fine.
Logo's awesome.
It is just action pose.
Action pose. It sucks that they don't show off that Zelda's inside the Dark Nut. That does suck.
So many trains.
That does suck.
Yeah, it's confusing. It's just like there's a Dark Nut behind Link, and he's cool with that, I guess.
Yep. It's pink, so.
And they're about to get hit by a train, which is what should happen to this game.
Game's good. It has chance. Spirit Tracks has the best representation of Zelda in any Zelda game.
That's okay. We can talk about that one, but the game itself,
it's okay. It's serviceable. But we're not talking about the game. We're talking about the box art, and the box art goes at the bottom of D.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
It's not as bad as it's not an F rank. It really isn't.
Now, let me tell you how much is different I feel about the European box art because oh my god,
that is so good. That is fantastic. That is so fucking good.
Love that.
That's so fucking good. This I'm gonna Chance.
I absolutely.
It is our best A, Chance.
I think it is. I'm okay with that.
This is so good.
I love that.
This is the best A rank we have.
This is great.
Fucking fantastic. You can tell Zelda's a ghost. Link is being Link. Yeah. Adorable. Incredible fucking logo placed perfectly in the grass so it doesn't look boring. You see the fucking Tower of Spirits in the back. And then the train's not ugly. It doesn't look like shit.
So I'm being asked here, what's my favorite Zelda or top 5? Wind Waker's my number 1.
Wind Waker's number 1.
Very close by Majora's Mask. Then Minish Cap. Then A Link Between Worlds.
Yep.
And then A Link to the Past.
Yep. Fantastic. Moving on. Skyward Sword North American.
We're back to being boring.
Woo! I like I like Fi in the background. I like the pose.
I will say, as far as this is Link and a logo on a gold background, this is probably the best of that. Which
means this is our top of C.
Yeah, I could.
Because it's not better. Wait, is it better than both Wind Wakers?
I forgot we put the Wind Wakers up there. I think it might be better than North American Wind Waker.
Better than European Special Wind Waker? No.
I don't
No, I
know.
don't think so.
Nah, just due to the logo nature of it.
Yeah. The logo's cool, by the way. I like this logo.
They need to remake Link Between Worlds. Don't
I agree.
yeah,
They
that'd
need to
be
port it.
nice.
I do agree. I agree that
They
they need to
do.
port it. Japanese box art. No longer gold. You see the sky.
No longer gold. It's more dynamic.
Fee and gear him. You see the birds.
Yeah,
I don't hate
like
it.
beams of light coming down in the
I
background.
don't hate it.
I like it better, honestly, than the North American one.
I do love it a lot more, which means this goes. Hate me if I'm wrong. It beats Ocarina of Time 3D. Just by a little bit. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's fair.
It's
That's fair.
it's not better than Japanese Link's Awakening, but it's better than Ocarina of Time 3D.
And we don't really have to touch Skyward Sword HD because they literally just
It's the
use
same.
that artwork.
Yeah. By the way, we remote
Unless
plus
you want to do the Saudi Arabian box art, which is just
dirt.
the same, but instead of clouds, it's sand.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know. It's
No, we
weird.
don't have to. Ah, which one do you want to go off of for Link Between Worlds? Pick one. Uh,
Man,
or do you want to separate them because they're both really good? But you gotta pick
they're
one.
both really good.
See, if you were to ask me,
I
I'd go Japanese.
Yeah, I like the
I
color
like the
version,
colors.
so the
I like
gold
the
version
colors.
better.
Yeah, I like the color a lot
Yeah.
more. So we go Japanese?
Okay. Hi,
Bye,
Squarey.
Square.
Yeah, I think we go Japanese.
Okay. That being said, where? What do you think? Before I place it on this list, where do you think it goes?
Yeah, the gold's not in style.
No.
I think that personally, I like it better than the bottom one on A. I think it's second to bottom of A.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I think it's better than the Wind Waker European edition or Japanese edition, but I don't think it beats out Majora's Mask.
Absolutely not. I agree wholeheartedly. That belongs there. Now,
Now,
the English Collector's Edition for Link Between Worlds. Man,
that's good art.
talk about a box art.
That's
Talk about a
that's real good,
fucking
boss.
box art. Where is this bitch?
That's real good.
Where the fuck is this bitch?
It's not on there.
Oh my god, it's not on here.
If you had to put it somewhere,
S rank.
you think S rank?
I think it's an S rank. If not, top of A.
If this was a full cover, also, yeah,
S rank, if not top of A. It might beat
I
Spirit
would say
Tracks.
I would say going to top of A.
Top of A. S rank, top of A. Right there.
I don't even I don't even know if I'd put it necessarily at the top of A. I think Spirit Trek still might
Beats
beat it
it?
out just because of
Okay.
the bottom of the box and stuff.
That's
I think
true.
it's like
That's
Badger said.
true.
If it was a full box, if it
I
was a
agree.
full cover,
Yeah, that does duck at points. You're right. None of the other ones are worth looking at, right? The 3DS ones? No.
no.
Okay. Ah.
Hey, it's that weird one.
Triforce Heroes.
It's cute.
Hmm.
It's a weird one though.
It's a weird one. I'm gonna place it on the list. Then you tell
Yeah,
me
go.
if you agree or disagree. right under Forcer's Adventure.
I don't know.
You don't know? Where would you put it?
I don't. I don't think I'd put it in B. I think I'd put it in C.
Okay. Top of C?
I think. I think
Because I'm not going to
it would
fight it.
probably be top.
Top
I
of
think
C?
it would be top of C.
Okay.
I think it would beat out Link's Awakening remake.
Okay. Because I'm not going to defend it till the end at B. I'm really not. That's just my gut feeling.
Yeah, I think Badger kind of had the same thought as me. I don't know if it's a. I don't know if it's a D just because it's not a blank logo on a background, but
Yeah. Okay. I don't mind it there. I don't hate it there. You won't see me fighting it. Ooh, boy. Alright. Let's get through this one. Breath of the Wild.
oh, this one's gonna suck.
Breath-
So here's your favorite key art.
It's a good key art. It's an okay key art. Um,
This is great as a cover.
it is. It's a good box art.
This is good.
Good box art.
Exactly. This is iconic.
Is
This is a good descriptor of
it
this
is
game.
iconic. It really is.
It is iconic.
I
No matter how you feel about it, the rusted Master Sword sticking through the Z and Link overlooking a open world. It's gotta be.
it's the bottom of S. It has to be.
It shows what it is with no words.
It's the bottom of S. It has to be. It has to be. Just based off of how iconic it is, it has to be the bottom of S.
Yeah.
I can't in
I
good
don't
conscience put it
I
in A. I really
don't I
can't.
know.
I
I
really
don't
can't.
know if it would
I
I
really
don't know if it
can't.
would beat out Twilight Princess or not.
No, it's definitely bottom of A. I mean of S. Definitely bottom of S. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. I like the European box art a lot more.
Do you now?
I really do. I personally love this box art more.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
Okay. Where would you put this? Because again, I'm not gonna fight this one. This is not iconic. I like Link's pose. I think Link looks amazing. It's still the hill, and you still see the open world.
Let me see the listing again. Pull it up.
You don't like it? I really like it. But it's not iconic. And here's where I'll tell you where I believe it should go. Because it's not
Okay.
iconic. It's the top of B. Because
Okay.
that's where I would put Breath of the Wild's regular one if it weren't iconic.
I feel that. Honestly, I was gonna say bottom of A, but top of B is fine too.
Alright. Glad we went through that.
Yep.
Special editions are nothing.
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom.
That's a good one.
That's really good. I'll put it above Breath of the Wild. I would.
I don't know if I'd put it above Breath of the Wild.
Okay. Under Breath
I
of the
think I'd
Wild?
put it near the I think I'd put it near the top of A, but I don't think it's an S.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not on the list. I guess this list is old. No, I'll add it. I'll add it. I'll add it. Because it needs to be on here. It really does.
Okay. Yeah.
Save.
Yeah, Tears doesn't hit the same way as that cover did.
Okay. So, better than TP European?
I think
I mean, better than TP North America?
I think so. I think Spirit Track still edges it
It's
out
still
on
really good.
Whimsy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we continue, there is one that deserves to be on here.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely deserves to be on here. And if I'm adding pictures, I'm adding this bitch too.
Okay.
Where would you put this? What do we agree on?
Definitely near the top of A.
Better than Tears of the Kingdom?
Honestly, I would say so.
I'd agree. I'd agree. All right, moving on.
Faces of Evil and Wanda Gamelon S.
Are these on here? Before we continue, are these on here?
And here's the thing.
They're not
These
there.
covers,
They're not there, but I'll
they're
add them.
actually not bad. You know what is bad? Zelda's Adventure.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Because I'll add them. I'll add them to the list. Don't you worry.
They're actually not bad per se, but I wouldn't make them F rank.
Look, am I adding these two pictures to the bottom of D? Am I gonna bother myself to put him at the bottom of D?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna add them. I'm not gonna download the pictures, but they're at the bottom of D. Zelda's Adventure's an
Yeah,
F.
that's fair. Zelda's Adventure is like an F minus.
That is the worst one.
That is terrible.
That is the worst one out of all of them.
That looks like
That is the worst.
knockoff screen grab for like the original Prince of Persia.
It
Just
really
like,
does. It sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks. Moving on.
Is Link's crossbow training on here?
It's right there. Link's crossbow training.
Shit sucks.
This is another F.
Yeah, I think.
Alright, it's not on there, but it's an F. We gotta talk about it. Alright, now we're getting to the good shit. Hyrule Warriors.
That's pretty good.
That is really good. I like Link's pose. The Hyrule Warriors logo is pretty cool. I like Zelda. I like the other chick.
Yeah, you know, what's her name?
I think it's Lena or something like that. I forget.
Yeah, something like that.
I like it. I don't know how much I like it.
How
Realistically,
much do you like it?
Realistically, I like this about this much. At the top of D. That's honestly how much I like it.
All right.
Do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree. The limited editions, the Japanese treasure box art is so weird.
Oh. Ooh, that's an F. I don't like it. That's an F.
It's so weird.
That's an F. Because it's called Zelda Warriors. It's not Hyrule, it's Zelda Warriors. Ugh, I don't like that logo. That logo sucks. Ugh. Ugh. That warrior sucks. That warrior. Hyrule Warriors Legends.
So this is a very much Smash Brothers
I don't like it.
cover art.
I like
It's
it
just
less.
like, look, everybody's here.
I like it less.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
like
as
it.
good.
It really isn't. Link looks worse in this version.
Oh yeah.
Bottom of D. Moving on.
Okay.
Not even worth putting on the list. Limited edition European.
What is this?
Kinda doggy. Dog water.
Is it a clock
I guess?
or compass?
That's a compass watch. No opinions. No opinions.
Yeah, no
Moving
opinions.
on. Hyrule Warriors Definitive.
God, Jesus.
Ugh.
It's just PNGs of everyone slapped on a screen. Also, Link's face is.
You know what? I'll say this. I don't hate it. I like the characters that they chose to show. You have the Hyrule Warriors representatives at the bottom. Linkle is a good addition. You have Majora. You get Link Between Worlds. You get Skyward Sword. You get Wind Waker. You get Twilight Princess. You get Link's Awakening. I like the representation in the box. I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ganon's there. I don't.
Nobunaga Ganon is there,
He's
yes.
just there. I don't hate it. They had to go somewhere.
Bravio's up there.
Yeah, that goes somewhere in the middle of D. Honestly,
That's fair.
Cadence of Hyrule.
Uh,
Once again, just defaulting to blank background with a picture of people and a logo.
yeah, I don't know.
Somewhere in D.
I will. Yeah, same.
Honestly, it's not that inspiring. However,
If you are a huge Breath of the Wild fan, this one's for you.
this is not a bad box art.
It's not. No,
I like the
I don't mind
logo.
it.
I like the logo. That's a good ass
Yeah,
logo.
logo's good. Everyone from the original heroes from Breath of the Wild all doing their thing, fighting off the calamity.
That art is so good, but we're at end time for box art. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it. That honestly, that goes at the top of D. Sadly, because there's not much thought put to it. It's just there. It's just there, and that's it.
Let me see the list again before we place it.
All right, let's go from the bottom to the top. F, we have Link's Adventure Japanese, Japanese Twilight Princess in F. We agree?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bottom of D is Spirit Tracks North America, followed by North American Ocarina of Time 3D, followed by North American. I'm just gonna say American from now on. American Venture Link, American Zelda 1, American Link's Awakening, European Ocarina of Time, American Ocarina of Time for N64, and Hyrule Warriors for D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that's
C tier. American Phantom Hourglass, Japanese Phantom Hourglass, American Ocarina Seasons and Ages, European Majora's Mask, Japanese N64 Ocarina of Time, North American Minish Cap, European Minish Cap, Link's Awakening Remake, and Triforce Heroes.
yeah, that's fine.
At B, we have American Wind Waker, American Skyward Sword, European exclusive Wind Waker, Japanese Four Swords, European Ocarina of Time 3D, followed by Japanese Skyward Sword, Japanese Link's Awakening, Japanese Link to the Past, Japanese Zelda 1, European Breath of the Wild. We agree? Or is there any change that needs to be had at rank B?
Hold on. Let me double check something here.
Okay.
No, because his face is weird. That's right.
Which one are you looking at? Oh, Link to the Past Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show it off for stream for those who weren't here for that one.
Yeah, because his face is weird. I like everything else about it, but Link's art just looks funky.
Yeah, Link looks weird in it. That's why we were like, I don't know about it. Where is it? There it is. Where is it? Was it Link to Awakening? Link to the Past. There it is. My bad.
Link to the Past, yeah.
There it is. For those in chat that weren't here for this.
And just feel he just feels wonky.
A little bit,
It's
yeah.
still good. It's still good, but okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Because I was seeing like the Master Sword in the background and it being in the Lost Woods, and I'm like, really, we're gonna say that's better than, or that Breath of the Wild European's better than that? But yeah, I guess it is.
It's just because Link looks off. Honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's sealed and done for. A rank. Now here we might need to do a little bit of finagling. The bottom we have Japanese Wind Waker,
Yep,
Japanese Link Between Worlds,
yep.
Japanese expansion Majora's Mask,
Mm-hmm.
American Majora's Mask,
Yep.
European Special Edition for Link's Awakening Remake, and I guess I'll show that off for people on stream who weren't here for it, which would be this one. We have Link's Awakening Japanese. I think that is.
I think so. Let me
Yes.
double check
No.
here. Yeah.
Japanese slash Chinese box art. We
Mm-hmm.
have Link to the Past America. We have Japanese Minish Cap. We have American Wind Waker HD. American Twilight Princess HD. Tears of the Kingdom. Special edition for Link Between Worlds. And Japanese Spirit Tracks. Anything you'd want to move, you want to take out, put in? Do you want to change what's at the bottom of the barrel for A? What are you thinking?
My my heart's trying to make arguments for why Link to the Past iconic logo isn't higher.
Okay, shoot me. Shoot me with it. Why should it be higher?
I mean, it is just a gold background, and it's made it much higher than any of the other just gold background ones based off of its iconic nature. But man, when you talk about an iconic Zelda logo,
I agree. I'd agree. Now I'm gonna ask you some questions, right? And I'll be honest about it. Is Tears of the Kingdom better box art than Link to the Past? I'm gonna say no. I'll admit it. I'm gonna say no. Would you agree?
yeah, yeah, honestly,
Okay. Is North American Twilight Princess HD better than Link to the Past?
mm, you're doing the same thing I'm doing, thought process wise.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
It isn't better, so it could go below it, right? All right.
yeah,
Is the special edition for Link Between Worlds better than it? I'd say yes for that one. That one's hard to bring down.
that's a good one.
That one's hard to bring down for me. We'll come back to
I'd
it.
say Wind Waker. I'd say Wind Waker could go below it.
I'd say Wind Waker could have went below it too. I think that's where it stands, Chance. I think it stays at fourth in A. I think it stays there. Because, and let's review the other three so that we don't. You know what? I'll do this. No, it's a box. We're talking about boxes. I can't dock it because it's just a box. I really can't.
Yeah.
I really can't. But if we're talking about these, let's see. Where are they?
See, Zeb's actually got the same thought process I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, I'll read. Let me open these up and then I'll read it out loud. Okay, let me look. You would put it second beneath Spirit Tracks. So Spirit Tracks, let's not even look at it. So this is between
Yeah. I love that art.
here. I'll be honest with myself. The box or Link Between Worlds can go fourth. It's not beating. It really is not beating Minish Cap or Link to the Past. It really isn't.
Hmm.
Look at the box art and tell me this is gonna be.
No, that's pretty good. In my opinion, I do think that Minish Cap's Japanese cover there is really good.
I'm gonna say this sentence out loud, Chance, and you tell me a gut reaction how this feels to you. The
And that's the
the
thing
the,
that Zeb just said. It's not as iconic.
the Japanese box art for Legend of Zelda Minish Cap is better than the North American box art for A Link to the Past. Yes or no? I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Yes or no?
I don't think it is. I've and I love that Minish Cap artwork. You know I do, but come on, Link to the Past.
You'd be right. It doesn't. Because it's iconic. It is iconic. Don't get me wrong.
Sometimes simplicity does win.
It does. I agree. I agree. I agree. The Minish Cap box art is incredible. It is the key art for Minish Cap in my
It
opinion.
is. Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
one. This is the one. So it's iconic. Out of all the Minish Cap ones, it's iconic. It's not as iconic as Link to the Past.
It's not.
It's not.
It's really not.
It just beats it by that little, because it's not as iconic. It is iconic to me. When I think of Minish Cap, I think of this art. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah, same, honestly.
But it's not as iconic as Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Never.
That's just an argument over the
Fact
game at that point.
fact of matter. Do we lock in?
I
Do we lock in A?
would like to posit
Pause it.
that I think while I still like the Wii U remakes, I don't know if I like them better than the North American Majoras.
I'm gonna put something controversial to you. See what you think. I'm gonna rearrange this a little bit. Gonna rearrange this a little bit. See what you feel. How do you feel about this order? How do you feel about this new order? Here, I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in. Just so we can all be clear.
Yeah.
I'll zoom in. And I'll say these in order. Alright? You ready? Spirit Truck's
Yeah.
Japanese. American Link to the Past. American Majora's Mask. Japanese Minish Cap. Japanese Expansion Pack Majora's Mask. European Collector's Edition Link Between Worlds. Japanese Link Between Worlds. Japanese Link's Awakening. European Collector's Edition Link's Awakening Remake. Tears of the Kingdom. American Wind Waker HD. American Twilight Princess HD. Japanese Wind Waker for GameCube.
I actually can agree with this one. I like this.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
My
Which
the
one?
only one I'm iffy on is
Okay.
potentially Tears of the Kingdom being right behind A Link Between Worlds, but
It is, and it's right behind Link's Awakening remake.
no, I mean moving it up to being right behind.
Oh, above Link's Awakening Japanese?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight you on that. I'm really not. I love the ending to that fucking game.
Yeah. I think that works.
All right, that works. Locking it in. It's sealed.
I think that feels good.
It is sealed. We can no longer talk about it. Moving on. I'm gonna do a little bit of rearranging here. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I feel like there's some rearranging I would want to do here.
Okay. I'm just gonna do shit, and then we can talk about it later.
You immediately went for what I was thinking.
All right, I'm done rearranging. I am done rearranging.
You're done rearranging.
I'm done rearranging. Let me pull these up. Let me just pull all these up so we can have perspective of full like
Okay.
the full versions of these.
Okay.
Because perspective is needed, right?
Majora's Mask Link on the horse is my favorite key art. Gotcha.
How many do we have? One, two, three. Missing two more. And last but not least. Okay.
Huh.
From the bottom. IQ Majora's Mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Ah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, let me see if I
That
can.
is good art.
Okay. At the very bottom, IQ Majora's Mask.
Okay.
Yeah? You good with that?
Let, let's just go through them first, and then let me get a good view on these here, and then we'll go from there. Because
Japanese
I feel like our top two, I'm in agreement with.
Japanese expansion pack. North N64 Majora's Mask.
That is good. I
Okay.
do like that one.
Twilight Princess HD. Yeah. Breath of the
I'm gonna
Wild.
say real quick,
Okay.
just where we're at.
Okay. Twilight Princess HD.
Twilight Princess HD, bottom of S rank.
Not fighting you. Okay. Breath of the Wild is not as good as Ocarina of Time IQ.
That's one I'm struggling with. Because I like this. I like the IQ Ocarina of Time artwork, but I'd like it better if it was
Full.
more filling and not just a blank background with the key art in the center of it.
Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna fight you on it. Twilight Princess for the GameCube is not as good
Yeah.
as Majora's Mask 3D.
That Majora's Mask 3D art just goes hard. I really do. I really do like that. Um yeah, that's the thing that Badger's saying. I don't know if Ocarina of Time IQ deserves to be I think it deserves to be higher than um Twilight Princess HD, but I don't know if it deserves to be higher than either of the Majora's Mask ones.
Here, let me find a better version of this fucking box art. Cause that the one that's there is so messy. There's literally no other. There it is. Kind of. I'm trying to find a better like looking one. I'm not
Mhm.
going to though.
It's a very different type of artwork.
I just want a clean version of this artwork. You know?
Yeah, no, I get you.
No. I can't find it, so I can't get a better looking one. So we're stuck with the ugly looking. We can kind of
Yeah.
see, which is this. Yeah, let me. Boop, boop. This is the best we got, and that's the best we're gonna get, honestly. I did see. No, I did find this here. I did see this one. Let me not lie. Sorry, it's just that we need to see that artwork. That's the only thing that's killing it, you know? That there's no way to see it.
Yeah.
Where was the high quality version?
Yeah.
Because I can't appreciate it more. Like, it's really cool looking, but I can't see it.
Can't really get any detail out of it.
Yeah, no, I'm missing out on a bunch of the details. And it sucks. Like, here it is. Like, here's the worst part about it. Here's, like, actually the worst part about it. This is the picture. It's just not the horse version. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and some stuff's moved around.
So that's I need the other one. I really do need it. Because otherwise I just don't know how to feel about it.
Let me see here. Try and find it.
This is the best I got. This is the best I got. Sadly. This is the best I can get.
It's very surrealist. Here, let me send you a link.
I just realized it's about to be 6 p.m. Holy shit.
Yeah. You can zoom in a bit more on this one and get more detail and stuff. It's a little bit bigger.
It's a web P. I can't open it.
Hold on. I hate that stuff.
Do you have the link to it?
Hold on. Well, that's the thing. I sent you the link for it.
Weird. And when I open link, it only like downloads it. Here, I'll just put it on
This
stream.
is the link to the article.
Okay. I can do that.
And then you scroll down a bit and it'll say synopsis. And then if you right click on the image and hit open image in new tab, it'll give you a better view of it.
There you go. I'll log it. Alright. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. There we go.
Have the artwork in my strategy guide.
Yeah, that is very Tim Burton Soul Eater.
I really appreciate that artwork out, honestly.
Really good.
It is actually incredibly good.
Okay. Here's the thing though. Here is like bottom of the line though. Is it better than Breath of the Wild?
For iconic, no. As artwork goes, yes.
Is it better than Twilight Princess?
No.
So it stays at 4. Sadly,
yeah, it does.
Sadly, it's reduced to it's not as good as this one. And oh, I closed the other one. Whoops, my bad. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And this one. It's not as good as Breath of the Wild. It's not as good as Twilight Princess's. And it's not as good as Majora's Mask.
Yeah, that Majora's Mask 3D, 3DS
Because if
artwork is just...
Because if we want to talk full art, This is the full art. Like, this
It
is
is cropped weird.
yeah. Let me grab it for you. Like, if we're speaking full art, how do you beat this? You always just open in Reddit. Can I not open it by itself? Whatever. Like, how do you genuinely beat this?
It's really good. It's real good. Disagree with Princess being so high? Trust me.
It's iconic. It's too iconic to not. It's the best. Here's the thing. We had a whole discussion about Link to the Past being not being as good as this one, and we were like, that's the best background with logo on all of them, but it isn't. This is the best background on logo.
It is.
It really is because the background is the focus of it and not the logo. Unlike all the other logos on backgrounds. And that's the truth. Because all the other ones are like, hey, look, at our logo, forget about the background. This one is, look at this fucking background with the logo on top.
Yeah.
That's why this one's so high up. All bias aside, this represents Majora's Mask perfectly. The logo is incredible. We have that deep dark contrast we talked about in one of the other ones. The 3D is not too oppressive. The moon being the biggest central part of it. The moon being creepy as shit. In the middle of the moon, you have Majora. You have Link. You see all his forms. You see the masked salesman, and you see all the NPCs. And none of the we don't need to see the enemies. The NPCs are what matter for this game. I think it's hard to beat this. It tells you exactly what this game is. It's just, for me, it's hard to beat. Like, sure, Breath of the Wild does too, but it's kind of plain in comparison. Like, if we're comparing box art to box arts, this is the most dynamic. I personally love the colors in this one a lot more than a simple gold background or a simple just kind of a gold background, honestly.
Want to see more of the picture? That's my real grip. I get that,
but that isn't a detriment to it. That means you're so invested in the artwork that it's like, I need more. You don't need more of this, because when we get more of this, you get bottom of S rank. And you don't want more of this artwork. Where is it? Of this one, because then the picture sucks. And we were talking about it earlier, which is what led to our discussion. This picture is kind of booty. It is for you. It bothers you. Gotcha. I can't get a good looking version of this, but there is.
I like this picture a lot more cropped.
I do
than
too.
I do wide open.
I do too. I really do too.
I think it's a perfect representation of the game, right? You just look out and you can go anywhere.
I think I know what it is for me. For me,
Yeah.
it's I want to see more of both of these. Right? But when it's more, and you look at the full version of both of these, Majora's Mask beats it out. It's a way better picture when you look at the outside of it. So much so that I'll do this, and I hate doing this, but I'll do this. I'd say it's second place.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'd say it's better than Twilight Princess. But as a full picture, because we're going outside the box art at this point, we're going towards like what's the illustration behind it, and
We're
go ahead.
we're in an interesting territory here because our number one is based off of good artwork that like looks great and encapsulates kind of what the game is about. And the other two, Breath of the Wild is that, but it's also, I would argue, more iconic. But I don't know if I would put it over Majora's Mask 3D at that point.
I wouldn't either. Majora's Mask 3D as a game is flawed, but you can't tell me everyone was fucking hyped to see this fucking art and this in their store.
Twilight Princess is not my thing. It's not quite my thing either. I think I'd enjoy it more if I played the HD version or the GameCube version, and
Yeah,
my only experience with it wasn't the Wii.
yeah, that's
The
fair.
Wii version was. I
Like when I saw this box art, this was it for me.
was hype. I was
This was it.
hype.
I see this box art because I love and know this game, and looking back at it, I'm like, this is everything for this. I 100% did Breath of the Wild, and this box art does nothing for me. Personally.
Me holding that box in my hand right now. Yeah, it looks great.
Which one?
The Majora's Mask
it's
3D.
it's like, and this
I
one,
have that in my hand right now.
because here's the thing, you're not gonna convince me, and I'm being generous with this box art, and Chance knows this. I don't like this box art. I agree it's iconic. I don't like it. That's my personal opinion. I don't like it. Because
Personal opinion of it is it's iconic, and I don't mind it being wide open, but my joke's always been it is definitely very telling of what Breath of the Wild is. A big empty area.
yeah, it really is what it is, right? Majora's Mask is a, I'm gonna look at this picture and say it, a compact, full of life game like this box art, and Breath of the Wild is an open world that's kind of empty, like this box art.
Yeah, I don't know. But then you're getting into what is the game and
and
stuff like
and
that.
the game is and not the focus here. Otherwise, trust me, this would not be here. Otherwise, Twilight Princess would not be there. I think I'm okay with Majora's Mask 3D being the best one of all. I think I'm okay with that.
I I honestly think I am too. I really, really enjoy this box art.
Cause
Um,
look, I'm gonna be blunt. What it's coming down to is our bias.
I mean, yeah, also that, right?
Like these two are so good that we have to now put our bias into the list, and it's which one do you bias for more?
And it's
3D,
weird because my number one is still Wind Waker, but it didn't make it anywhere near an S rank.
because in comparison, it's kind of like, ugh. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean, yeah.
Like Wind Waker was bottom of B because everything else was just so much more dynamic. Because we compared it to Link to the Past and all these other ones. It's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Your list would look very different. Yeah, this is a list of two different people putting their heads together. Because trust me, there was some here that I would prefer be higher, in my opinion.
Yeah. And obviously the one I wanted higher we ended up settling on because like you know how iffy I was every time we put something above Link to the Past.
Exactly, but like, then you see these two and it's hard not to because it's so fucking charming.
Honestly, this is my first time seeing the Spirit Tracks European box art, and
The
it's such
Japanese
a
one,
charming box or
it's
yeah, it's such a charming box art.
like legitimately, if you ever play that game, play it for the person
You passed it.
for Zelda. play it for what Zelda is in that game, and how she acts. Because I genuinely mean this. This is the best version of Zelda of all time.
Fair.
I love this Zelda. I love her so much.
If they could remake these without any of the touch screen or blow into the microphone mechanics,
Be very different.
I would. I'd enjoy them much more.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
it's true. You know,
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with closing this out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this.
I'm saving this. I'm okay with this. And I'll send this to you so you can post it on your socials if you want.
Yeah, definitely.
But
That was a ride to get to this point.
it really was. It took us more. Well, wait, what time are we at? It took us 2 hours to do this, Chance. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we could both agree that Twilight Princess one was booty.
Yeah, that was so bad. All right. I was supposed to eat 4